you aware of the fees that you're paying your financial advisor? Those 1% fees may seem small, but they can have a significant impact on your retirement savings over time. And joining me now is Ed Wright, a partner at Golden Reserve, a Cincinnati area financial retirement planning firm. Ed, so great to see you once again.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, how many people actually know the true cost of their financial advisor's fees?
Very, very few, right? A lot of folks have no idea what they're paying. They may know, like, oh, I pay maybe 1%.
Yeah.
But if you ask them, what did you pay down to the dollar last year? Very few folks know. And then when you factor in mutual funds or investments, those hidden fees, it's very hard to know what folks are paying.
Yeah, and explain a little bit about what these fees are supposed to cover.
Yeah, so a lot of times you'll have a financial advisor maybe charge 1% or a percentage to cover the investment advice. He helps you figure out, or she helps you figure out what to invest in. And then you've got those investment managers, the funds that you purchase, they've also got fees built in there. So that's usually what the fees are covering.
Kind of stacks up over time.
Yeah.
And over a 20 to 30 plus year retirement, what's the reality of how much these fees can drain from your savings? And this is where we really want to get into this.
Yeah, it can be significant, right? Somebody tells you, oh, I'm paying 1%. That seems like a small number.
Right.
When you think about it over a retirement of 25 or 30 years, it can really add up. Do some quick math. We had a client come in. They had about $1 million, retired from Procter & Gamble. They were working with an advisor that was charging them 1% for the advice. This advice that they gave, they picked some mutual funds that also charged 1%. Oh. So that's 10 grand a year going to the advisor, 10 grand a year going to the managers. That's 20 grand a year. Wow. Over a 25-year retirement, that could be $500,000 that leaves their portfolio and goes to the advisor and the managers.
Yeah, when you say 1%, it's one thing, but like, again, you add it up and it really does stack up. So how can your roadmap for retirement really help with something like this?
Yeah, so we think, table stakes, folks should know what they're paying.
Right.
So they can decide, am I getting that level of service or do I need to be making adjustments? And we will put together a roadmap for retirement for folks that want one. And one of the things that we put in there is a fee filter. And that tells folks what they're paying. We also include a tax map. We include a long-term care compass and a market risk analysis so they know how they stack up against these biggest risks in retirement.
It's all about transparency, I guess, right? All right, Ed, and for you at home, if you want to learn how to cut your fees in retirement, Ed has a great offer for you. Right now, for the first 5 callers with a portfolio of $500,000 or greater, he's offering a complimentary roadmap for retirement. Now, this is going to allow Ed's team of retirement planners to create your tax map, fee filter, long-term care compass, market flashlight, and income tent. And they'll do all of this work for no charge or obligation. It's just that important. Call 513-912-4335. Again, that number is 513-912-4335.